We have National Healthy School status here already. Our school also has a very, very inclusive ethos with a particular emphasis on children's social and emotional well-being. Yoga knits perfectly into both of those areas because originating in India, our teachers have been out there, they've seen it being taught widely to pupils and they've brought it back into the context of the primary school and now into mainstream curriculum.
When we first started, we basically were looking to just take what we'd seen and plonk it right down in the middle of our schools, and we quickly realised that the children were finding it quite difficult to make it relevant to them. They had a little bit of understanding about India from work we'd done in school and things like that, but really we needed to make sure that we were making it relevant for our children.
You can go along thinking, oh, this is what the children are getting from this is how the children are reacting. But to actually have it on film and to go back and look at it again, it gives you that opportunity to reflect on what the children are actually gaining. I think it was really, really valuable for Kate and I to have those bits of film to look back at again. So it is a really good learning process.
When we started making the video, we wanted to see if we could take what we'd seen in our visits to India and make it relevant for our children. Could we take the calm, still ethos we witnessed in the JMV schools and make it relevant for our primary age children in Leeds? We planned a series of activities with children in 2 yoga groups involving children across Key Stage 2 from both Culton and Woodlesford primaries. After the first couple of sessions, we wanted to see what the children thought about yoga.
Does any of that look familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It looks like, do you know when they do push-ups a little bit, but you've got bendy knees?
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it?
And they're like holding arms, that's like the start of the mountain position.
It is, you're right, yeah. The prayer position, well done.
Wow, what do you like
What do you think
about
of that,
yoga? I think one of them looks like exercise. Jenga blocks. That's just amazing. Oh, well, miss, that is so cool.
Good.
Can we do that one about yoga? The stretches and exercising. Anything else? Anything else? It helps me to learn some more things for dance. What do you like about yoga? It's good exercise and health for you. Do you like in yoga? I like the one when you put your hands up and then just try and reach for the floor. Can you do it? Yeah. Nearly. It's called the downward facing dog shape.
And why is it called a downward facing dog? Can you remember?
Because when the dog wakes up on a morning and it always stretches out that. Oops. Daniel is doing like a snake pose.
We were concerned that we still weren't making it relevant for our children, and were therefore interested to see what each move meant to the children. How did they make it relevant to themselves?
Halves and zigzags. Lightning. Lightning. Hannah's a cheetah. Can I do she as well? That could be. How about? Is that supposed to be a jump? Because it's like rooftop. Yeah, because that looks like the house bit, and that looks like chimney. Stretching.
It was important that at each stage of the project we continued to share practice across the cluster, So we took the children from Culton and Woodlesford to Woodley to celebrate what they'd learnt and to share it with the other children.
What are you going to show us again? First you sit down at the page. Then you put the left hand in between the straight foot and the bent foot. Then you push round the bent and put the other round.
It was great to see how the children quickly became experts and really worked to help each other. It was a great way to strengthen links across the Leeds cluster. Finally, we wanted our children to feed back what they felt about yoga to the teachers and children in India. We did this via the blog, which is accessed by schools in the Leeds cluster and our partner schools in India. This gives the children the opportunity to share experiences, ask questions and find out more about life in different schools.
We are having lots of fun doing yoga club. We do the tree pose and the sun prayer. One of our favourite poses is the lotus flat. Do you have a favourite yoga move?
What's that?
Hello, we are Daniel and Ellie from Culton Primary School in Leeds. We have learnt a lot of poses as well as lotus, triangle, mountain, sun prayer and trees. What's your favourite? Isabel's is lotus, Elizabeth's is triangle, Daniel's favourite is sun prayer, Ellie's is triangle and the sun prayer. We hope you will understand our language. Please email us back. Do you really have a yoga move? We enjoy doing yoga club. Would you like to do yoga again? Yes!
Did you have to learn any new skills to do this? Were some things very, very new to you?
We practiced a lot of this in the airport, you know. We found these books in the airport. We said, look, there's some books. It said, was it yoga for children? So 4 of us all dashed in, bought these books, didn't we, at the airport? And that's when it all started.
Whiled away our time,
Absolutely.
didn't we? I think we have learnt as we've gone along. We've learnt with the children, haven't we?
Yeah, very much so.
And they're very good at saying, well, if you do this, you can actually get that there. And so some of the moves have actually adapted for them, haven't they?
Yeah.
And some of them, they're they're following exactly what's been said. But they enjoy the fact that the book, as Gillian said, is very, very easy to follow. It's almost like a step-by-step. Yeah. So the children can actually follow through. Well, it says do that move, and now it says move your hand here and do that. So they've found that really easy to be able to pick up on as well. So, you know, that has helped, definitely.
I think before we went to India, actually, I don't know if I would have had the confidence to start teaching yoga, and then I think you need to take it back to basics and think you don't have to be, you know, a contortionist. You can take it from very basic levels.
Yeah.
Very similar to bringing modern foreign languages into primary schools. I think to start with, people think, oh my goodness, I can't teach French, I'm not a languages teacher, but you're learning with the children all the time.
That's
Yes.
it.
And that's the same.
And it's
isn't it,
exciting
really?
doing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually
So you think there's a lot of
learning alongside
transferability, you know, anyone can take it on if there's the will.
them. Yeah, I think so, if they're willing to have a go.
And are you thinking of taking it out to your community as well, to the parents?
Yeah, we've talked, haven't we? Because the parents of the group that we've been running have been really quite interested, haven't they? And they said that the children go home and practice and get them involved. And, you know, at Gillian School, the parents have been sort of very supportive, haven't they, in talking to the children about yoga and
yes.
introducing new moves for the children. You know, it could actually be, well, families come and join the yoga club.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to use this video to convince the parents? Or if you were, you know, I have 3 converts here, you know, all pro yoga people. But supposing you were going to go into a staff room full of skeptics, do you think it would help to have this video with you?
I think so.
yeah.
I think so, because I think they'll see that we're just real people.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that, you know, we haven't got any sort of real expertise. We've just got an interest. And I think the video shows the children as, you know, as they are, and talking about yoga and their ideas, especially the parts where they've videoed each other and questioned each other.
Yeah.
I think that was lovely when we handed it over to them and gave them the control.
It helps me to learn some more things for dance.
What do you like about yoga?
It's good exercise and health for you.
Stretches do you like in yoga?
I like the one when you put your hands up and then just try and reach for the floor.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Wake Up Shake Up is something that's been rolled out across the country really as, you know, a great start to the day or a great start to the afternoon or whatever. And I think now we're not saying it's not, but is there another way? Is there something else?
There are other things that could be used.
Yeah. I mean, we do Wake Up Shake Up at the wrong time. We do it just after dinner, before they come back, where there's high as kites. They've used all their energy up anyway, so I think yoga is a much better option.
And yoga is the opposite of Wake Up
Yeah,
Shake Up.
absolutely.
So Wake Up Shake Up has its place and it is good in the sense that gets the children raring to go, but sometimes maybe what
you want
need
to bring
them
them back
bring
down,
them back
and
down.
calm them down and bring their
Absolutely.
focus back in,
Yeah.
which is, you know, bringing it full circle back to where we started when we were in India and the children were saying, well, we like the yoga because it helps us to concentrate.
Yeah.
And that was where we said, oh, well, we want to bring it back to the UK
Yeah.
and help our children to concentrate as well in the classroom.
And that's something that actually when Brain Gym first came out, a lot
Yeah,
of
it was
heads did
very-
measure how many incidents of, you know, behaviour incidents they had on an afternoon,
Yeah.
introduce Brain Gym, does it make a difference?
Yeah.
So that is something that you can measure, can't you?
Yeah.
So that might be a sort of a way forward as well.
Gave the children the cameras to do some filming with. Did you have any worries about that?
Initially, the main worry was that the children might drop the camera. And Mrs. Pitcock, Brenda in our office, would have gone mad if we'd have dropped the camera. But they were actually really confident with it and picked it up straight away. Well, when we first did it, we gave the camera to one child and had the whole group doing yoga at the same time. And that's what we found was a little bit difficult, really. There was lots of funny angles and feet and ceilings and things like that. So we found it was much easier and much more effective if they had a focal point. We found it a lot easier to hold the camera a bit steadier. You could hear the questions and the answers a lot clearer because obviously we were relying on a small mic just on the camcorder, so it was much more effective. I think the children found it easier to concentrate on what the actual questions and the answer were, so the content was better as well.
Has your family ever tried doing yoga?
Yeah. My little brother might like to do the moves because I've shown him at home and he thinks they're quite exciting and he never stops doing them now.